All right, fourth grade, last book, the square book. Guess what we're going to do? We're going to put this in the corner and we're going to trace it and then we're going to cut it out. Remember, you're putting it here in the corner, so you only have to do half the work. Work smarter, not harder. So here, I'm getting this traced on here and then I'll cut it out. You don't need to watch me cut it out, so I'm going to pause the video. I'll be right back. All right, fourth grade, here we go. Here I've cut them out. This paper, of course, goes in the scrap box. Here are my two pieces, and you're going to need to write your name and your code on them for whatever, so that we know whose they are. All right, there we go. Put them aside. Get your ruler, and you will need to have two pieces of 9 by 9 paper. First thing we're going to do, first paper first. Holding it like a diamond, I'm going to lay my ruler down here and I'm going to make a mark at 4 1/4 and 8 1/2. You know what? Let's not worry about quarters. Let's do this. Let's check this out. All right, I got this lined up. I'm going to go 8 1/2. Make a mark so it's the line in the middle between 8 and 7. Got it? And then I'm going to do the same thing from the other edge. 8 1/2. Because I know all of our rulers go to the 1/2 inch. Not all of them have the 1/4 inch, so that could be confusing. That means that it should still work out that it's 4 1/4. Look at that. 4 1/4. 4 1/4. Perfect. All right. So we're just going to flip our rulers. I think that'll be easier for all of you. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this point and we're going to go to this dot. Not the first dot, the second dot. So here we go. To the second dot, make the fold right there. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the other one and we're going to go to that dot. So it's going to end up being right at the crease. There we go. So these should be able to go together. Voila. It almost looks like an envelope here. The next thing that we're going to do is we don't want this triangle that's right here. So we're going to bend it backwards. How do I do that? I'm going to flip this over. Now this is where you really need to pay attention. Here's the point where the straight piece meets the diagonal. Same here. I want that fold to go right on there. So I want that fold to be right here. Not down here, not up here a little bit, right where those two things meet. So I'm going to fold this back, watching what I'm doing. Again, you are stronger than the paper. You should be able to do that. Oh, that was perfect. I couldn't ask for better than that. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So I sort of pull it up, but see how it's pulling right here? I don't know if you can see that. See here? Focus for a second. It's taken some of that the front envelope looking thing. I don't want that to happen. So I need to push it back down to where I need it to be. Again, being careful. This isn't something you have to do super fast. All right. There is the first one. And now I need to repeat that with the second one. So I'm going to pause the video and do the second one. All right, fourth grade. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take these triangular flaps. So again, the side that looks like the envelope is down. So here are the triangular pieces. I don't really need them. I need them out of the way. I'm going to glue them down. All right, so you can do that right now. All right, and we're back. So here we are with the two pieces. Everything's glued down. Flip them to the front. All right. Now I'm going to fold this in half, both of them. So I fold in half, like this. And I'm going to now put an X on here. It's not on the front, it's actually on the back. So there's my X. I'm going to fold this one in half also, making sure my edges line up as perfectly as possible. And I'm going to make an X right there. All right, so that's what I've got. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue on the X's and glue them together like this. So this is going to end up being my book. Got it? All right, so let's check this out. I'm going to put the glue on the X. You really only need to put it on one. I did a pretty spiral. I'm going to put these together. I'm going to hold them until they are sticking. No glue here. No glue here. Just on the X's. All right, seems to be sticking. Now, the next thing that I'm going to do is on these pieces, the wing pieces, this is where I'm going to be gluing my covers. And again, you want these, weirdly, you want the center fold here, back, Mrs. Hall, there we go. Where this piece sticks out, this is the center fold in the back. So we want that to line up with the edge of this cardboard. So we're going to have a border just on 3 sides. So again, I'm going to now put the glue here, and I line it up on the edge like this. 3 pretty even sides. All right. Now I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Lining it up with the edge. It's not in the middle, but I want my corners to line up as best as possible. Hold it down until it's really going to be sticking, and then there is the other book. So these pockets, these pieces of paper are going to go in the side for these. We do not need to glue this down. They can just stay the way they are. All right, so these should be flush here. Voila, there's our book. And that's the last one.